Here is my garage sale haul for Saturday, November 9th. Start right here. I got a Logic Harmony remote. It's working, look at that. I think I paid $2. I can get 30 to 40, 20 on the low end for that. Sennheiser headphones, got them thrown into a combo deal. I have no idea how much they're worth, if anything at all, but a lot of times Sennheisers can be good, but they have some cheapo ones too. This is actually just a little document scanner I got for me to mess around with because I have another one and I want to see if it's any faster than mine. Also for me, just a little wall charger. Also probably for me, or it'll make a good Christmas gift because since it's sealed, not really any resale value. Whoa. And in that same kind of group of several of those things, I got this TI-84 Plus calculator. Let's see. I couldn't tell when I was looking at this if this meant something was wrong with it or if it's just turned down or needs new batteries. A lot of times they do funky things when the batteries are almost dead. So I'll put new batteries and test it. It looks in super good condition, so I have to imagine that it works. But we'll see. If it works, I've gotten anywhere from $40 all the way up to $70 or $80. It really depends on the time of the year and if everyone's buying them up for school. Next up, this is a Harley Davidson Master Lock. I looked up a comp on these after I bought it. I paid $2 for this with 2 keys and a Harley Davidson keychain. I should be able to get somewhere between $25 and $40 for that. It depends. I need to look up the model number specifically because there was kind of a range. It's a Harley Davidson flashlight, kind of old school style. I'm not sure. I bought it. It says $3, but I think I paid $1 for it. And yeah, I think that said $5, but I paid $2 for that as well. And I think I probably did pay $5 on this. This was free. It's a Bible, and it's free. I pick up Bibles all the time. This one's big old thick one. I have no idea what it's worth. This is a big giant art book, Van Gogh. I think I paid $2 for that. That could be a hit or miss, but that was just a gamble. The coolest old lady ever. I asked her if she had any Legos or video games coming out today, and she says, I got this old Nintendo. And I don't think I ever used it, or I only used it once. And I bought some games, and I have some computer games. And she's like, I prefer PC games. She brings out a box. It has this Super Nintendo in it. A controller still in the package. This, I opened this like it was open, the box, but the game still has the plastic wrap around it. I don't think this has ever been played. Box has a little bit of wear, a couple dents and dings. But everything's in there. I think I can get $50, $60 for this in the condition it's in, just spectacular, perfect condition inside. And then, of course, this is always a good, probably $20, 15 at least. And the Super Nintendo, I paid her $20 for all of that and some of these games over here. So here's one of the games I got, and there was a couple other computer games. Here, let me move this. This was in there with the instruction booklet. This sealed copy of Myst. And then the rest of these I got at a different garage sale and a big lot of games. Excuse me, I'm gonna cough. Pardon me. And then these PC games were at that same garage sale. Several of these games were at that same garage sale. There's some good titles in there. Like Rampage, I know is worth something. I think Dragon Quest is worth something. Smash Brothers, you can always get 15, 20, $30 for, depending. And then I got a couple randos, like paid $1 for this at a garage sale, paid $1 for one or two others. Did that like 3 or 4 times, and then there's that stack. These I looked up. Comps were, I can't remember which one's which, but one of them comped at 25 and 2 of them comped at 30 plus, and they wanted $8 a piece for them. I offered them 4 each, so I paid 12 for all 3 of those plain models there. These 2 boxes of DVDs, Blu-rays, and there's a couple of Xbox games in there. There was one I saw that I wanted for myself. This is a Star Trek game. Some of these Blu-rays, not a lot of them, but some of them are sealed and new, like this one. And promo. And this one. Nope, that's not one. I reached and grabbed the wrong one. Well, that one looked sealed, but it's not. But I know when I looked through, I found like 4 or 5. There's 2 rows. I know there's actually a Lord of the Rings in there sealed somewhere. This was a weird buy. There was just enough video games in there to make me think I could get my value back. And with the Blu-rays, I've been finding, all you need is you buy a stack of 20 Blu-rays. If you can sell one for 20, 30 bucks, it works out pretty good. And the rest I can take to this Bookman's Place, get credit for them. So I actually paid $25 for both boxes together, which I think is actually not too bad. It's kind of a gamble. I think I'll make my money back and then some. All I have to do in this probably, 100, 150 DVDs is find 2 or 3 worth 20, 30 bucks, which is usually happens. And then, there might be a couple 10, 15s. And then the rest of them I'll take to Bookman's, and I guarantee I'll get more than $25 credit back in return. So that'll work out. And then the best buy of the day, I'll go down here. Well, actually, I'll show this. This is Legos, just in a bag. I think I paid $3 for that. And this Lego's in a bag. I think I paid $5 for that. Poundage-wise, it's more than a pound, so I can get my money back. This right here is old vintage Legos from like when I was a kid. And there's some knight stuff, because here's a dragon. And there's a couple of sets this comes in. All of them are older castle Lego stuff. So I kind of got to go through it. I'm not sure. The last time I bought castle Legos, it was a big set. I think I paid $20 for a box twice this size. Sold the whole box together on eBay for $600. So I don't think I have that much value here. But I do think that I have enough poundage to get over $100. But I think with the minifigures in here and other stuff, and if I can find some of the instruction booklets underneath, I'm going to dump it into another bin here soon to see. If I find instruction booklets, I might sell this as a lot of vintage castle and other types of sets that I'll find in there, Legos, and I can get a lot more money for them that way. If not, I might pull the knights, and I can group up some of the knights and stuff like that, and get pretty good money for those minifigures. That dragon will fetch 15, 20 bucks by itself on eBay, or with some knights with it, I might get 30, 40, 50 bucks. And then the poundage just for the Lego, and it's not bad. You can get pretty good money on Lego if you can get it cheap, which this was cheap for me. So yeah, that is my garage sale haul. That and all this stuff. Not a bad week. Real anxious to get looking through this and looking through this to see if I manage to break even or make a good amount of money on those Blu-rays.